Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Issue Crew, the show where we all have issues with our lives and with each other. I am your host, Riley. It's the last episode of the year, folks. We're here. We're doing it. It's time. It's New Year's Eve. When you're hearing this, there's echoing coming from Demigloom's microphone.
It's not from my microphone. What are you talking about?
Yes, it is. It's your circle lighting up when it happens.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
That doesn't seem right to me.
That doesn't seem right to me. So we're here for the New Year's episode, New Year's Eve. I'm your host, Riley, joined by a wacky cast of characters as usual. Kathy, are you on this episode? Are you committing to being on this episode right now?
I'm on your mom.
Hey,
Okay, not on her computer. Kick her out of here.
Bye, Kathy.
Kathy spotted 9mm. Go.
Damn.
Who's actually here is Kathy. Get on your computer or get out.
We don't like your kind around here.
We don't.
Okay.
You are her kind.
Mo Diggity.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Demigloom.
Hey everybody, welcome to youtube.com/Moside Gaming.
And Andrew is away.
Hi. It's fuck. I don't know.
Hey guys,
Can we do that instead of The Price is Right?
What's up, Kathy?
more like Frandrew is away.
I laughed at that.
So funny.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Can we introduce a new rule where whenever Kathy is not on an episode of the Issue Crew, we ban her from the server during its recording?
Yeah.
Don't let
I
her
mean, she
be
leaves
here.
and joins this motherfucker frequently enough where it wouldn't even make a discernible difference.
Hey, ba-da-ba.
No, we don't do ba-da. No, we do be-ba-ba-ba-dum-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Oh God, that's from that stupid meme. I hate it. Love him or hate him, you can't deny his swagger, or whatever the fuck is the last one.
Can that just be the
Where have I
Issue Crew
seen
theme
that?
song?
Where have I seen that? Oh, it's the White Power bit from the movie, not the movie review, the Fireside Chat.
I was
That's where I heard it.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about like the many Sonic and Knuckles memes.
I love that you're with no context, just like saying, yeah, we
White
had a white
power.
power bit. We had a white
Yeah,
power
there's
bit in one of our
a bit about
podcasts.
White Power, yeah.
Like, okay, so it's come to this then.
This is
Well, I
the
mean,
Issue Crew. What did you guys expect?
Even in the context, it was literally just Kathy screaming "White Power." Like, obviously, she didn't mean it, but like, it was still.
No, she
What
said,
do you mean I didn't mean it?
No, she said no. Okay, this was the joke. Okay, I'm gonna explain the joke and ruin the joke by explaining it. But okay, so Riley's like, yeah, I love the White Power Ranger. And then Kathy's like, you said white power. I'm gonna take that out of context. And then so the joke is that Riley, since Kathy was like, I'm gonna take you out of context for saying white power, while saying the word white power, easily providing me, the editor, with the opportunity to take that out of
The
context.
actual full sentence, you said "white power," and she
Yeah.
said it so
And then at the end, I just
enthusiastically.
at the end of the podcast, at the end of the video, I just put I just clipped that and said it was Kathy saying white
Kathy saying,
power.
"White power."
And then I did the ba ba ba, and I was like
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
ba 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 ba. Wait, have we introduced everybody yet?
Yes.
Okay, can we do a lightning round of like what we got for Christmas, like the cool shit we got for Christmas?
Okay.
I feel like that's
down for
necessary in a New Year's
Hell
episode.
yeah.
Sure. You first, Demi.
Yeah, by
I
the way,
gotta-
everyone who's listening, this was recorded the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
It's now
Put it on
Boxing Day.
26th. It's
So-
coming out on New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Okay, so the coolest thing that I got was this mic arm, which hopefully that's reflected in the sound of this podcast. Hopefully I'm of a more consistent volume and sound quality because the mic is right up in my face. We're all close and personal. I also got a karaoke machine and some really, really, really cool beads for making bracelets.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
I also got Bowser's Fury for the Switch, and I'm playing the shit out of that.
Cool. Yeah, a good mic arm will make all the difference in quality and confidence, because nothing like says, "Oh God, I suck so much," like hearing their of the fucking mechanical arm. Like I got one that has like a stationary 10-pound weight at the bottom of it. It fucking rocks.
Hell yeah.
Andrew, do you have 3D World Bowser's Fury?
I do not. I've played it only because K9 bought it over Super Mario Odyssey.
That's fair, because I was thinking, I know Jason has it. I do want to get it soon. So if Demi has it, we could do Issue Crew Gaming because there's online co-op.
Yeah. Also, I think online co-op would be. I don't know if online co-op would be different than, like local co-op, because on local co-op, like when the characters get too far apart, like the screen, like you know what I mean, like zooms out and you can't see shit. So I don't know if it does that in online or not. But if it doesn't do that online,
I believe it's just the same.
why would they not like take the perfect opportunity to fix that? Like they could have easily just made it so since we're all on different consoles, the perspective could just be different for everybody. I hear white noise coming from Mo Diggity.
Mo Diggity's fan, special guest.
Holy shit!
Oh, weird. That wasn't a thing a minute ago. Hold on.
Can I talk about something that somebody else
How is it?
got for Christmas?
Kathy, you can't talk about anything. You're still on your fucking phone. Go away.
I'm pretty sure she's on her iPad.
Or iPad or whatever.
Oh, hey guys.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Oh, hi, Kathy. Are you on this episode? Or Kathy, if you tell this story, you're making the 10:30 commitment. You keep showing up on episodes for 5 minutes and then leaving, not flying. But you think I haven't noticed, you motherfucker? By telling this story, you are signing the here till 10:30 contract.
Yeah, sure, whatever. But somebody might not want me to tell this story, so I'm gonna leave this person ambiguous. But one of my friends got a really cool knife for Christmas.
I think I know
Yeah.
exactly which friend.
one of my, one of my friends also got a really cool knife for Christmas.
Don't
Aw.
Did one of your friends, Riley?
One of
Did
my
one of your friends get a really
friends
cool
did,
knife
too.
for Christmas?
Yeah,
That's
don't tell
crazy.
everybody who it was, but he showed me a video of it, and it has this like little button on its
No
side.
way.
And
That sounds
like,
exactly like the video my friend sent me.
don't tell people who it is.
Someone
Don't
told
worry.
me you were
Does he
talking about
wanna
the
keep it a
same person.
secret?
I don't know if he wants me to tell other people.
Don't worry, guys. I won't tell them that it's Jason. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's mean.
I don't think Jason cares that people know he got a cool knife. I feel like he would have told that story on the show today if he were here.
Anyway, he got this really cool knife, and basically he presses a button, and it completely goes down, and then he presses it again, and it completely goes up. So it's like
That's
this
really cool.
So it's like this really like long knife, and it's just so fucking cool.
I didn't get the video actually. He told me he got a knife, but I did not get this video you speak of.
Oh, I got the video.
That does sound cool.
Yeah, I got the video of Jason's knife. That sounds sexual. It's not. It's not sexual.
Are you sure?
That does not sound sexual at all. The video of Jason's knife?
That sounds sexual.
What kind of forums are you browsing? Jesus Christ.
The Kathy has a murder fetish, so if you talk about a knife, it sounds too sexual. You have to clarify.
Yeah, I want Jason to like actually murder me. I like the kind of guy who will actually just kill me.
Kind of guy
I
who
wonder
would
you
actually
were
do
calling
it, not
him
the kind of
JJ
guy that's like
earlier.
tee hee hee, I'm a serial killer, I'm just like Jeffrey Dahmer for real. Fuck those guys. I'm talking about people who actually will fucking kill you and chop your fucking head off and make spaghetti out of your fucking vital organs.
Oh my god!
All I can think of is the Cowboy Bebop meme.
I like the kind of guy who will actually just kill me.
Like
talking-
watermelon in the thighs level carnage.
Carnage is a really cool Marvel character.
No, he's
It
the
is.
best.
Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage was a great film.
It was
Something
it was
tells me that it
okay.
wasn't. I haven't seen it, but
It was okay.
No, I loved
just, it just sort of peters out a little bit in some ends, and I won't spoil it for you if you're interested in watching it. But it was okay. I thought it was going to be a little better though.
Yeah, I
But,
reviewed that. I reviewed that movie with my good movie review co-hosts, Alexis and Dakota. It
What
was
the
pretty
fuck?
good.
You just broke Ida's little heart.
the
Kathy,
rad
you
movie
know,
review.
you know that I used to make a movie review podcast with other people. You're talking like this is new.
Yeah, that was
information.
when you were dead.
Yeah, you were dead back then.
Do you guys want
Yeah.
to see my Christmas video of something that I got?
What'd you get?
If it's a 12-inch dildo, then no.
I did not get a dildo for Christmas. That was
Yeah,
a
Yeah,
joke.
Kathy did
Yeah,
get a dildo
sure.
for Christmas. She admitted it. It's real.
Yeah, she did actually say that she did earlier.
That was a joke. I didn't.
She got it in honor of largest issue in the galaxy. Now it's the largest dildo in the galaxy.
Let's go.
It's uploading right now, but it's a really cool
Largest issue never
video.
should have
You
died.
guys should watch it.
The issue crew was a mistake. This should
In
be.
fact, Jason, it's the video. In fact, you know what? I'm not gonna make Jason do anything because he already has enough work to do. But look in recording chat.
Jason, I'm making you do the work. Please.
Yeah.
put it in
No.
whatever video.
No,
Kathy,
don't.
just put it in recording chat.
No,
Yo,
fine.
this looks like one of those autism puzzles they have at the psych ward.
Fuck you. I'm not making Jason do that.
That's his job. I pay him to put things in the video.
Anyway, basically what the thing was, it's like these 6 gears that turn, and you try to get all of the columns to add up to 42.
That sounds like something.
That's just like one digit too high for me to be interested, honestly.
One digit too high.
Yeah, 42. Not into 42.
I'm super into that.
But
I
hold
like
on.
that.
42 is the answer to the universe, though.
Yeah, it was life, the universe, everything.
But 41 is the most based in red pill.
That's the answer to my universe. That's the solution to my universe, man.
No,
But it ends on an odd number. Ugh. That's so weird. I don't know. It's
I
ending
love
on
it.
an
That's
odd
the
Nobody
number.
trans
gets it.
suicide statistic, Mo Diggity. That's the.
Okay, I was thinking about shit ending on an odd number, so it was different for me. Sorry. I know there's never mind.
But so Kathy got a cool thing that turns and shit. What did you get, Debbie? Besides that mic arm, did you get anything else?
I told you I got a mic arm and a super cool karaoke machine and some Switch games, including Pac-Man Museum, Namco Museum, because I really want to play fucking Pac-Man versus.
Cool.
Pac-Man versus is such a cool game, but also Pac-Man Battle Royale. So I had to get 2 separate games just to play those, but it's worth it. I also got I got the
thought-
Lego Harry Potters.
Oh, nice. That my dad, my family loves the Lego games so much. They like the Harry Potter because they're fucking nuts for Harry Potter. I hate it.
I love Harry Potter. Harry Potter's based.
I like
It was created by such a great person too.
Oh yeah, especially with you, man. You have
I
that
can't
reason.
imagine
to
all
like
those people in 2010. Like, man, I'd really love to talk to J.K. Rowling. She must be
Yeah,
such a great
I'm-
person. She made this amazing world. She must be so cool.
Yeah, I'm so glad that there's nothing controversial associated with the Harry Potter series at all whatsoever.
Oh,
Yeah, I am too.
they
So
got
happy.
great. They got great ethnic diversity too.
Mm-hmm.
Can I talk
Yeah.
about?
Like that one friend of Draco Malfoy's, who used to be a fat white guy, suddenly turned to a skinny, good-looking black guy. Magic.
Wait, what?
No, that actually was it the fat kid or the other? All right, so remember back in the earlier Harry Potter movies, Draco Malfoy had those 2 weirdos always flanking
Crabbe
him?
and Goyle.
Yeah. Well, they were both white, but then later on when they started growing up, one of them out of the blue, and he only had I think the one scene. They recast a black dude as his friend.
What?
It was
Pretty sure I'm pretty sure
They
this might be a
switched
new
positions.
black friend.
Yeah, that.
No, I think that's the same character. Game of Thrones did that. Is notorious about that. So Hollywood doing that, and they have the excuse of magic, so you could just use that.
They're not
excuse
gonna
for
say
that.
that a white guy magically turned himself into a black guy. That's
This is-
magic blackface.
Yeah, no, this is before the stupidity reigns supreme, and no one
I'm
gave a
pretty
shit.
sure blackface has been bad since
No,
conservatively
it's not.
2002.
It's not blackface. It's a black person.
2002. It's been wrong since the 60s.
That's why I said conservatively. 2000.
Very conservatively. Holy shit.
you can't. A white guy cannot magically turn himself into a black guy. That is problematic, and I think
Yeah,
it's been that
no,
way for a
no.
long time.
No, it's not the white guy that's turning into You know,
The
this is stupid. I'm arguing about fucking Harry Potter.
You're saying
God
the black
it.
guy is his true form and the white guy.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't
Riley,
say
stop.
that at all.
Riley,
Shut
be
the fuck
nice.
up.
Stop bullying Mo. He doesn't get it.
At all.
Bullying?
No.
What are
I
you
get what
saying?
you're saying now. No, I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying now.
The only black guy I know in Harry Potter was a dude named Mundungus. I don't remember how they pronounce his name. I don't even remember him in the movies, but in the books, the only character that was racially profiled as a black guy, to my memory, was a thief, which is really funny. It was like, oh yeah, he was a black guy and he stole shit. Like it was pretty much just said that in the book. When I was like little, I was like, ooh, huh.
You're like you're one of those like fake liberal memes where it's like my 6-year-old walked up to me and said, "Mom, why do we have such big systemic racism in this world?"
Oh god, that's like the worst fucking. That's like the worst thing about Twitter. Like that's the thing that I hate the most about it.
What do you want to talk about, Kathy?
Can I talk about something that I got for Christmas that I really don't like?
What was it? A dog? Happiness?
No, it was this
what
game.
Things that you don't like?
It was this game called Life is High, and
you mean High on Life?
High on Life, something like that.
The funny Justin Roiland game.
Oh my god, that game!
It looks pretty good so far. It's a lot of fun so far.
I haven't played it so far, but I watched a video of it, and it looks complete fucking cringe.
Is it a board game, a video game? What is this?
A game where your fucking gun talks to you.
It's a what?
It's a game where your gun talks to you and he's voiced by Justin Roiland.
Okay, is it a video game?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a board game where your gun is voiced by Justin Roiland.
I don't know, man. If they got a sound box or some shit. I've definitely played games with board games with voice acting.
That's fair. That does exist.
But my god.
Okay, so Kathy talked about what she got for Christmas. Debbie talked about what she got for Christmas. Andrew, what did you get for Christmas?
I got 48 Slim Jims.
Let's fucking go.
So that's about 7 too high for me. Approximately.
Shut up, Debbie Gloom.
I got, excluding that, I got a bunch of hoodies and fuck English.
Wait, Andrew.
Yes.
You got a bunch of hoodies?
Yeah, I got 5 hoodies, I think, for this Christmas.
Joke.
What?
Make the joke.
What? Wait, how many hoodies did you have? 5?
No. That's about 36 too little hoodies.
Yeah.
No, the joke is that trans people wear hoodies.
I mean, they do, yeah.
Andrew has egg vibes. We all know this.
I can't beat the trans allegations. I can't believe myself.
the trans allegations.
I got a case for my AirPods and then the iPhone 14. That's
everybody's transvestigating Andrew.
Maybe I'm a woman. Maybe it is what it is.
But
what is a woman?
What is a woman?
But okay, so you got a fucking $1,000 piece of Apple shit. Speaking of Apple shit, I got an iPad. Not because anybody bought me an iPad, but because my grandmother's husband has had an iPad for 2 years and he's never known how to use it even a little bit, and he finally gave up and gave it to me as a Christmas present.
Wow.
So that's which is really only the only non-cash Christmas present I received is that iPad. I got that iPad and $150 between 2 people who gave me money, and that was my Christmas.
I was kind of relying on getting money for Christmas. Not because I'm not sentimental and don't actually want gifts, but normally I do get quite a bit of money because I'm just hard to shop for. I didn't get a whole lot of money this year, so I'm kind of fucked. I usually rely on Christmas money to buy shit for my friends over winter break. So now I gotta start editing a second podcast. I don't know.
Man, if only you had 2 podcast editing jobs.
Yeah, if only I had two decently paying podcast opportunities.
Well, I mean,
listen, if you want me to edit just movie reviews for fucking $15 a week, I'll do it.
Let's talk after the show.
Okay.
I don't trust Kathy to deliver them on time or at any level of quality. So maybe, but maybe not. I would really like to save my $15.
Here's the thing, though. Okay, I will, if I'm just editing that, I would actually listen to the whole thing and put shit on the screen and whatnot. But no pressure, obviously. No pressure, no pressure.
And last time you tried to convince me to make you my editor, I did, and then you quit on me after 5 months. I don't know.
Yeah, can I also
for like a year and a half, you were like, Riley, you should fire your editor and let me do it instead. And then you did it for like 5 months and quit.
Yeah, can I also mention that Riley's making me do the fucking movie review podcast?
Yeah, I'm making you do it, even though you offered to do it.
I offered to do it because you were freaking out about it.
He was not
Riley freaks out about things.
It wasn't even because I was freaking out. I told you I had already decided, like, okay, we're not doing the movie review podcast. It's over if I can't make somebody edit it. And then you're like, okay, y'all, I'll do it.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm not editing that. You're editing that because you said you learned how to do the audio. Let's fucking go.
I can't do a video, though, which is the whole point.
Yeah. The entire point of the podcast is the visual that nobody looks at. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, everybody bullied me for it just being a still image from the movie when we did the other show. So,
no, I think that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a still image for a podcast. It's just
fair.
like visuals are just like a nice touch that'll probably increase like just viewership.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you've already set a precedent of these like nice, good visuals that would draw people in, and now,
if you want to call them nice.
I've been waiting to talk about this for a while, but can I talk about BioShock?
What did you get BioShock for Christmas?
There's one more person who hasn't said what they got for Christmas. What did you get for Christmas, Mo Diggity?
Well, what I got for Christmas was
your 2 front teeth.
No, I still have those.
Hair?
No, I still have plenty of hair.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty
sure. He says plenty.
Yeah, I still have plenty of hair. Anyway,
yeah,
enough about that.
Hairs.
Anyway, so what I got was I got a new desk. I got a fucking got some stuff for my kitchen, like chopping and slicing and shredding and shit. I got a bunch of utensils for that. That's fucking cool. Got a couple of knickknacks here and there, and but the coolest present is I got a 4-slice fucking digital readout toaster where I can, with the touch screen, where I can like select the darkness and how long I want the toaster to toast it for. And it has like many modes for like, you know, hamburger buns, fucking regular toast, Texas toast, fucking bagels and shit. And it's
actually gone.
It's super awesome.
I was gonna say that sounds amazing because like there's nothing worse than like trying to figure out like, you know, where you're gonna put the slider or like what setting you're gonna put the toaster on for like a specific item. Does it have a waffle button though?
It does not have a waffle button,
Piece
but it
of
has
shit.
a
Waste of money. Scam.
Fuck you. It has a dethaw button. Like I can put frozen things in there. It'll dethaw it for me. So and apparently all it's do is just
like putting frozen chicken breasts in his toaster.
I don't think the dethaw portion really goes that deep. I think this is mostly like for like frozen pastries or something like that, but like lightly frozen, like crisps. Like I don't know if I want to like take the challenge of like a thawed out fucking piece of something.
Is it even possible to like create like chicken patties or like beef patties or something that you could like put in the toaster? Because that would be fucking sick.
Why is everything better thin?
Pizza is not better thin.
Nah, thin crust pizza. The thing is, I don't get thin crust pizza because it's not enough food. But when I get thin crust pizza, just on chance, it's better than not thin crust pizza.
Yeah.
It's just, if I was gonna order thin crust pizza regularly, I'd have to get 2 of them.
Really, don't you think it's ironic for you to say that specifically?
Yeah, haha, because I'm fat. That's really funny. But no, like thin crust pizza are really good. Thin Oreos are fucking a gift from God. Fucking Oreo thins are so good.
Nah, bro, I like the fucking like mega stuffed Oreos.
Yeah, because like that, like why would I ever want to eat less of a cookie?
Yeah.
I get it, but like it's something about like the taste ratio on the thin Oreos. It's just like
I don't know.
Eat a million of these.
I guess I just don't understand the appeal.
Oreos have always had too much cookie for cream to me. Like I always need more cream, and like the mega stuffed ones are like perfect.
the mega stuff ones. I don't know. I feel like
Fuck.
sometimes too much Oreo stuff is not good, but sometimes it is. It's like you got to be in the right mood. And then Demi Gloom's computer died. All right, Kathy.
No, I'm back.
Talk about
Can I talk about-
BioShock.
Yeah, it's so good. Like
All I know is that if you say BioShock Infinite is good, people will get mad at you. So I've been saying that for years now, knowing nothing about the game.
I love BioShock Infinite. A great game.
Jason turned me on.
That's the end of the
Okay.
sentence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
No,
going to
I-
she said that on
quickly-
purpose.
Quicker with that.
You've been dropping so many hints that you're in like you're in love with Jason.
Kathy
and,
and
like, this
Jason are
VC.
in a relationship and denying it.
I'm
Yeah.
not in love with Jason.
You, you definitely
Kathy
are.
and Jason are dating. This is our first issue cruise ship. Kathy and Jason are dating.
No, the first issue cruise ship was me and Andrew.
Oh yeah, that was like an old largest issue ship. I remember.
Yeah.
Moving on, I think BioShock is really fucking cool. It kind of reminds me of the Fallout games and the Deus Ex games. It reminds me of
X.
what?
Sex.
Deus Ex.
Deus
Sex.
Ex.
Isn't that the thing that you and Jason have?
I don't have sex with Jason.
That doesn't seem right to me.
It's not that funny, Riley.
No, it's funny because I did the that doesn't seem right to me bit, which is the funniest sentence ever now.
But Jimmy, it's a bit like Deus Ex and a bit like Fallout New Vegas. I've only played.
Like gay sex, a bit like Fallout. You mean
I've
like
only-
that thing that you have with Jason?
I've only
The Fallout
played-
after the gay sex?
I don't have. First of all, if me and Jason had sex, it wouldn't be gay.
Be gay.
What are you, some sort of transphobe? And
No,
second of all-
Jason, like no matter who Jason is having sex with, it's gay. That's just fucking gay.
True. That's true. Also, Demi, you said that. Now all I can think of is the Spider-Man movie meme. Have you seen it?
No.
It's where Uncle Ben and Aunt May are standing there, and Uncle Ben asks Peter, "What's better between Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2?" And he responds, "Gay anal sex, TBH."
Wow. All right, Kathy, please continue about BioShock.
Okay,
I've
so
had my
anyway,
fun.
it's a bit like Deus Ex, not sex, and Fallout. It's a bit like Fallout because of like. Well, first of all, I've only played the original Deus Ex, and I've only played Fallout 4 and Fallout New Vegas. But basically,
Like how you went to the old Vegas and married Jason.
Yeah.
me and Jason are not married.
That's what someone that would be married to Jason would say.
Wait, not married? Did you say not married? You mean like the as in like the statement that doesn't apply to you and Jason's like relationship status?
So dumb. It's getting progressively dumber.
But BioShock, basically, it reminds
Wait, bio? You mean like biology, reproduction? Like you and Jason? Shock, like shocking, like how shocked I am that you and Jason are having sex.
That was
Yeah,
a long
it is.
stretch, but
It
good
is quite a
job.
BioShock when you see the fucked up babies that you have. Jesus Christ!
Hey,
What do you mean, fucked up babies. I'm hot, and Jason is average.
Wow, why would you
Average.
say that about your husband?
Average? You mean like the very like average sex that you guys have?
All right, come on.
This is like Family Guy levels of joke initiation. Boy, this is worse than the time Kathy and Jason had sex.
Kathy, what else do you have to say about Bioshock?
Yeah, stop talking about you and Jason's sex life. It's getting annoying. It's a bit repetitive. It's not that funny anymore.
Okay, Jason again. Jason led
Let's
me
have
to
sex. Is that what you're trying to
Led you
say?
to have sex with him.
He led you to the bedroom, and that's when you knew he was the one.
Shut the fuck up. I said he was cute one time, and now
And then you fucked him.
And then
No!
he had sex.
Oh dear God! Next bit, but Taco Bell sound. Bong.
Can I talk about BioShock, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
BioShock is a really cool game. It's a bit like a cross between Deus Ex and Fallout, and basically, in the game, you have these perks, and these perks can help you get around things. So, for example, like they're called tonics. I think that's what Jason told me to call them. But basically, there's this one that allows you to cheat.
Tell
the
you to
game.
call
It's
him.
called-
Oh dear God!
Hey,
Okay, I
first
don't
of
know
all,
what's where.
If me and Jason had sex, he would be the one calling me.
Oh God damn it!
All right. You piece of shit.
Okay. All right, so what
This
is
is the whole
point of
podcast
BioShock?
now.
Because we don't like. All right, we were supposed to talk about New Year's shit, so let's go ahead and wrap it up. So, like, what's the point of the BioShock stuff? What are we talking about BioShock for?
I like BioShock.
All right, I fucking love BioShock 2. It's a great fucking game. All right, so this is near the end of the year, right? We're doing like New Year's predictions, resolutions, maybe even stuff from the podcast and stuff. Who would like to go first?
Well, what are we discussing first? Like,
Yeah.
what's the prompt? Are we talking
Oh, well,
about
that.
our
Oh,
resolutions? Are we talking about things that happened in 2022? Are we talking about predictions for 2023?
all right. Tell you what, let's go ahead and start with how you think the year went, and what like a year in review, I guess.
All right. Well, Demi Gloom, who is again echoing.
I'm not echoing.
Yes, you are.
If I can't hear the echo, then it's not real.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know what the hell is going. Maybe it's because the mic is closer to my face, and when I turn my head, like the headphones are right there. Yeah. I got you. Sorry. I'll be more mindful. 2022, it was pretty good until I'm trying to think. Around October, nothing specifically happened in October, but for some reason my day-to-day life became significantly more shitty, and I became really depressed. Almost as if I had like lost a certain like greater purpose to my life, or like lost a certain motivation to to do things and whatnot. But other than that, pretty damn good.
May or may not have something to do with the subject matter of a certain awful song. Add a song.
No, I
Outer
don't
Space
know.
by Demi Gloom.
No. That was a concept album.
Yeah, none of that was real.
No, that wasn't real. No,
That
that was satire.
You being
That was
gay
my-
and doing a gay voice to talk about how much you loved your girlfriend was satire.
Yeah, no. That was a satire about like how Americans like commodify and view their relationships with each other. It was supposed to be like a political statement.
Can I talk about this year?
Kathy,
Yeah,
we're
of course,
going
yeah.
in order. We're going
Yeah.
down the horn. We're going each person. You can go next, Kathy. Demi, do you have anything else to say?
No, I don't.
2022 was great
All right,
until October, and it wasn't great. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Kathy?
I'm sorry about that, Demi. I didn't. To be honest, I've had this call muted.
Wait,
Why?
what happened?
Why would you? She said I had this call muted. Why would you mute the call of the podcast you're on?
Yeah, that's a good
So
question
anyway,
that Demi is
yeah,
asking you,
yeah.
Kathy. Why did you have the call muted?
Like, why would you
You're
ever do
repeating
that?
me. Shut the fuck
Okay.
up! I'm playing
Okay.
BioShock. But
That's a rule breaker right
Okay,
there.
well, first of all,
Okay,
fuck
no,
you.
let's just move past that.
Second
Let's
of
just
all,
move past that part.
No. Hold on. I would let
it's
we
gonna
have
be
to we
another
have to
20
point
minutes.
this out.
Okay,
There's a
all right,
strong difference between what these people do when they play video games on the podcast. Kathy is surmising she literally muted the podcast call to pay more attention to BioShock.
No,
You're
she's
goddamn right,
obviously she's
did.
muting.
Well, stop.
She's muting the call because she doesn't care about this podcast.
Hey.
So why are you here then?
that's not true. Let me speak, all right?
No more muting the
To this
call.
year. This year has actually been pretty good for me. I graduated high school this year, and I got through my first semester of college this year. Both with pretty good grades.
Let's go.
The summer of this year was really bad for me because I lost a friend. Demi, you're fucking echoing.
Is Demi echoing? Am I deaf?
When did you return to us? Was that in the summer?
I think so.
Yeah, your summer was really bad. Your life has only gone downhill since you reintroduced yourself into the fucking Riley universe.
But no. Ironically, college was No, wait, no. You're right. It has only gotten worse.
Dear God.
I'm so confused. Did she just leave?
I have no idea what the fuck just happened.
I think that was for comedic effect. I think she was doing a bit, actually. She's back now, so that was really funny timing.
Okay, yeah.
You're right. It has only gotten worse. Hangs up call immediately.
Leaves.
Just
it's like that meme where that guy like mentions something to a cam girl and like she starts talking about her childhood and then gets really sad and just like turns off the stream.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jason knows what I'm talking about. He told me this story. I don't remember what the initiation was.
Okay, Kathy, you were talking about 2022. If you're alive, I know you're muted, but you kind of do that all the time.
All I had to say. That's all I had to say. That you fuckers have made my life worse, apparently. So that's cool.
I think your life has just gotten worse inconsequentially of us.
Yeah, that was a joke. I don't actually think you guys have made my life worse. Some of you are pretty nice to me.
Kathy, you can just say all of you except Demi Gloom. We all know what you're implying.
No. Demi's pretty nice to me.
That's fair.
Talking about
Who
somebody
isn't nice
else.
to you? Me?
Somebody who doesn't pay me for my work, you know.
Oh, haha. Yeah, great. That's so funny.
You offered to do something for free and then got mad at Riley for not paying you.
Yeah, I changed my... Well, he's doing it anyway now, so it's water under the bridge.
I don't know, Kathy. Just canceling the show is still in my mind.
All right.
Listen, I do not miss the largest issue process, and that will be what this is. And I don't wanna go back to the days of having to process the podcast in Windows Movie Maker.
How do you even have Windows Movie Maker on a modern computer? You can't download that shit.
I don't. I have it on a Windows 7 computer. My process for largest issue was I would get the audio edited. I would by Jason or by myself or whoever was editing it at the time. And then I would download it on my Windows 7 laptop, process the video version in Windows Movie Maker, and then upload it to Google Drive, where I will then download it and upload it to YouTube on my real computer.
Hey, Riley.
What's up?
Do you want to know what one of the 3 out of the 5 most popular videos on the Issue Crew YouTube channel are?
Are they all movie review podcasts?
Yes.
Wait,
I wonder why.
Well, our most popular video is the Shade Nocturne episode of the main show.
That is correct, but our second most popular one is Issue Crew reviews season 5 of Breaking Bad. Then it goes on to the Das Boot review.
I promoted that on Demi and the Coons.
Yeah, that's probably why. And then it's Das Boot. What are the other 2 of the top 5?
Spectacular Spider-Man and Getting to Know Us.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Wait, why is it called Getting to Know Us and not Meet the Crew?
You know, that probably would have been a lot better. You make a good point, Demi. I wish you made that point 14 weeks ago.
I think I might have, actually, now that I think about it.
No, you definitely didn't mention that because I would have used that name if you had.
No, Riley.
That is great.
I think I mentioned it, but I don't think I formally suggested that be the title.
That's fair. You should have. You should have
Holy
written
shit.
a formal letter. Anyway, so we've gotten our year summary from Demi Gloom and from Kathy. What about you, Mo Diggity? How do you think 2022 went for you and for the world in general and all that shit?
Bum, 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 bum. I think it went pretty well. It started off last December. I spent way too much on Christmas, so this year I pulled back and I only got gift cards for everyone, so I wouldn't just go into the deep red and start the year off in debt. But I got my money management bullshit under control, And so financially, I think I'm doing a little bit, a bunch better than I was last year. It was a little bit up and down, but I did manage to get out of the fucking RV and into a real apartment. So now I can be a real boy again and actually have girls over. And I can talk
Yeah,
them
you
into coming
moved
in
from
my
the
room
box
and
to
they
the
will kiss
refrigerator
each other.
box.
Yes, yes, yes. We got the box.
Yeah,
so
he moved into what he calls an apartment.
Yes, yes, yes. So now, which with the hard granite countertops and a fucking toaster with a digital readout. So I think all in all, even though I hated some parts of this year, and you know our elections are largely a joke. This year showed me that, and I think that was the last like little bit of hope I had for this country because of this year's fucking election. I was like, dude, this is a fucking disaster watching everyone acting the way they were. So, yeah, that's it because this was an election year, because why not? It's been the funniest fucking year on the internet and on Twitter. Watching the internet and watching how we've allowed the ultra rich to subvert all tenets of democracy and all that. Like, we found out how deep the rabbit hole really goes when it comes to government interference and social media. So that's cost me sleep this year. Hopefully, with all the info dumps and stuff that we've got from Musk from Twitter, hopefully something positive comes out of that. I don't know if it will, but here's the hoping.
That is the one thing, right? Like, no matter your opinion on how Elon is policing Twitter, how he's dealing with TOS and shit, the Twitter file shit is fucking great.
Yeah,
I love it
and
when the
it's
truth happens. That's
yeah,
just, I really love it when there's truth.
yeah. I'm a huge proponent of just leaking as much info from any like clandestine operation or like off the books bullshit, or like sneaky underhanded bullshit. We get to catch like people in positions of authority and power lying in real time. So I fuck, ugh, God, I enjoy that. So all in all, like, this year seems to be ending on a high note, unlike last year that ended on sort of a meh note where nothing really changed, nothing really happened. But I also didn't like last year very much for whatever reason. That was a year ago, so I don't quite remember some of the reasons. I'm sure if I have a minute, I'll probably remember, but I don't really care.
Well, we were still deep in the COVID world for a lot of last year.
Oh
so
yeah,
that's
no,
probably
yeah,
part of it.
we were coming out of the bullshit COVID year. Like, I wore my mask for the first time since last year, earlier today, just because on the
Why?
20th. Well, I'm about to explain. On the 23rd, I got kind of sick because of the fucking sudden weather change from like kind of muggy, kind of warm to fucking freezing, and we need to open up our water lines and let it leak a little bit so our pipes don't suddenly freeze. And then, I just got caught up in that within like 12, 13 hours later of me just rolling around in bed with the fan on me without the covers on me, like trying to be as cold as possible. My fever broke, and I was fine. And I got to enjoy Christmas, and this has been one of the best Christmases in a while, because we all gathered around. We played a bunch of Christmas games. Like, we played the cup game, and the cup game is like, you just pick a cup, you pick it straight up, and there's like an assortment. There's a prize under there, but there's many cups, so the prizes are many. Or you get like a confetti egg or some booby prize or something. And we got to play the plastic wrap ball game, where like you put a bunch of stuff in the middle and then wrap it a bunch of times in like plastic cellophane, put some more, and you just layer prizes within the layers, and you have to unravel the ball without tearing it. And the other person's rolling a couple of pairs of dice, or a pair of dice. And if they land on doubles, your turn ends and they get to pick up where you left off. So we got to play games and have a good time. We had like a typical traditional family American Christmas. And my sister's pregnant again.
That was a kind of a random note to just throw on there.
Oh, well, it was a random announcement too. She says, "Hey guys, we've been working on this a year." And I was thinking to myself, all right, we're getting something good. What is it? What is it? What is it? We're pregnant. Oh, God damn it.
Holy shit. Mo, you're finally going to be a dad.
Oh, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. No. Demi,
God.
no. If we were in our general vicinity, I would bonk you with something. No.
You know, me and
So,
my wife,
that was
our
my
mama
Christmas.
always
That was my
told
year.
us.
Oh, disgusting.
Our mama always told us.
When we were growing up together on the farm.
But yeah, pretty much. It was a pretty okay year. The lows were low, but they weren't so low that they destroyed the highs for me. So I suppose, and the lows weren't so fucking, emotionally destroying, like not sleeping outside or anything. You didn't threaten. My house was never like, I was never in danger or anything of losing something big time. So, we're all good. So hopefully this year will turn out really, really well. And next year will turn out really, really well. Probably not, but we're hoping.
Yeah, hopefully. So, 2022 was an interesting year. I think it went by like stupid fast. Like, I'm kind of at a point in my life where I'm having a fucking like internal mental breakdown at all times about how fast time is passing. And this year it was very apparent. Like, things happened months ago that I feel like happened weeks ago. Like, I've talked about this plenty of times, but I did have a real moment where I thought I had a conversation like very recently, and it was like October, and I looked back and that conversation had occurred in January. So this year has been going by at a fucking lightning pace. But I've had some, I guess, okay changes in my life. I became an IT guy this year. I'm no longer just a telemarketing monkey. I also fix the computers. So that's cool, I guess. I guess that's progress. In my working career, there's a lot more growth potential in IT than there is in fucking phone monkey work.
Yeah.
But obviously there's the content changes. Some big things happened this year, of course, including the very notable cancellation of Largest Issue in the Galaxy, which is a podcast that I did from 2019 to this year, and the starting of this show, which I'd say it's gone pretty well so far. But there are days where I miss Largest Issue in the Galaxy. There are moments where I'm like, man, I wish this was Largest Issue in the Galaxy episode 124 and not Issue Crew episode 15. But most of the time, I'm pretty satisfied with the switch. And I started Detour Ahead this year, which is another podcast that's really cool and I'm really invested in, and I'm excited to see where that goes next year. Get the higher episode numbers, see what we do with the show as it evolves. And of course this show as well. This is episode 15, which it feels like it's less than that. That's crazy that we've done 15 of these. And that's another thing I'll be interested to see. 2023 will be the first full year of the Issue Crew, so we'll be excited to see what it holds for us.
Yeah.
Shut up, Debbie Glue. Shut up. Don't put bad omens into the water. But yeah, 2022 is pretty solid, I guess, if not fucking terrifyingly fast. Who hasn't gone? Andrew, right, is the only one who hasn't gone?
Probably.
Okay, Andrew, how was your year?
I don't know. I can say there were good moments, but I can also say there were some really bad moments. At some point in this year, I entirely lost myself and I had no clue who I was. And I'm arguably not re-finding myself until just about now-ish. But, you win some, you lose some. Most of the good things that at least I can think of from this year have happened within the last few weeks. Like me trying to learn chess. That's one of the few things over the last few weeks that I've been trying to do.
Oh no, Andrew's actually learning chess. We can never do a rematch now because I will never actually learn chess.
I've been learning chess for like a few months.
When did we do that chess video? Like a year ago?
Riley, chess is literally the easiest fucking game to pick up and learn. it's easier to pick up than checkers.
I wouldn't say easier to pick up than checkers. Checkers is super simple.
I understand like how the pieces move and everything, but I don't understand how to get to a victory. Like I feel like when I play chess, I'm proficient at like protecting my pieces and stealing other pieces to a certain point. But eventually it's like I can't get to the king no matter what. And I keep trying to get to the king and I get picked off because I'm trying to get to the king and I'm being reckless and I can never fucking actually get a checkmate. Like when me and Andrew played, we got a bunch of ties.
Yeah, because
we both didn't know how to play chess, so we were just like moving aimlessly for a long time, and then the game ended in a tie.
Yeah,
I don't know how to secure the bag.
I somewhat know how to, and I know how to enough to win against CPUs. That's what I've come to realize. I know how to beat a CPU sometimes.
I learned how to cheat at chess this year, so that's only at chess.com chess, not at. Well, I guess it would work in real chess if you were subtle enough about it. Basically, it's just like you fight the hardest bot in chess.com, and you just like make your moves as your opponent is making the moves against you, and then do what the bot does.
I mean, if it works, it works. I've heard of worse strategies.
Man, cheating and stuff like that is such a fascinating, like hearing about how people do it.
Dude, do you want to hear about how I cheated?
How did you cheat?
I talked about the breast implant cheats live on stream, right?
The breast implant cheats?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, hypothetically, during one of my classes, I needed to memorize something, but I couldn't.
Oh shit! You did tell us about this a long time ago, but tell it again. Tell it for the viewers.
So basically, what I did was I stuck pieces of paper in my bra until it had expanded itself, right? And then what I did is I wrote some answers on a piece of paper, which I then put into my bra. So when I lifted up my shirt, I could just look down into my bra and see it.
It's pretty.
Oh yeah, you did fucking say that on one of our episodes.
Yeah, it's a pretty based way.
That's a genius. Yeah, totally.
Because it's gonna look weird if the teacher finds out about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And for the most of my cheating, I may or may not have just used my TI-84 calculator with some of my programming knowledge to, do some stuff.
Do some things, hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically. But even if I did say that, even if I actually do it, there's no more evidence of it since I deleted all of it.
That's fair. So I guess next question on the horn, because I feel we're almost at an hour. I feel like only like two of us are gonna have real substantiated predictions. But what I think we all can provide is a New Year's resolution. Probably I could think of one if you don't have one already. So Mo Diggity, what's your New Year's resolution? What do you want to make happen in 2023 or do in 2023?
I want to get rid of the job that I want to quit the job that I'm at right now and get a better job that pays a lot more.
Fair enough. That's a good plan to have.
Yeah, because if my job is just does not pay enough. And like I just don't have enough money to do the things that I need to do. Try not to get bogged down on all the stuff that I want to do, because if you get yourself bogged down in the shit that you want to do that you can't do right now, you'll just get sad, and then you'll do nothing, and you'll be in an even worse.
Yeah, Mo Diggity's a higher paying job. We were supposed that we couldn't do the Mocast Takes Florida because Mo doesn't get paid enough.
Yeah, I just don't get paid enough. Can't fucking like Moside Productions needs to have like an LLC and be officially bona fide. But I just can't do it if I just don't have enough money. Because eventually I'll find a way to make money through that my fucking company, and then boom, we'll all have good jobs and we won't have to get real jobs, real work.
I don't know how I feel about Moside Productions becoming all of our jobs. I think.
Would you not want above minimum wage? Would you want health and dental?
I would do most side production. I'm just saying,
like, no, this is going to be a fucking badass. It's going to be real worker friendly and all that. Like, basically all the good stuff that people say they want to do, but do the exact opposite when they become the boss. Like, I actually want to do the opposite of them. And I want to rub it in their face.
I'm saying that Issue Crew LLC should be rising in the ranks and not Most Side Productions. That's the bit.
I'm sorry, but I'll have to fucking destroy you if you fucking come at me. I will get my little tugboat. I'll load my one little cannon, because it'll be more than you have, and I will fucking sink your little fucking popsicle ship, fucking little popsicle stick ship that you have.
The insurmountable fucking super ship that is Most Side Productions.
My little like paper hat with a little cannon on it. You know, it's a little hat, but you know, it's a hat nonetheless, and we're getting somewhere. Or I'll just buy out your company for $50, and then I'll just keep the name and keep you and just keep you out there, but it's just under the
issue
Most Side
crew
Productions.
The issue
umbrella.
crew will become a spin-off podcast on the Most Side Productions.
Ew, no spin-offs, no spin-off. It'll be its own separate world with its own separate lore and all that stuff. Never a spin-off. We don't do spin-offs here at Most Side Gaming over at MSG.
Well, a spin-off is just like anything that's not the main show. Like the flagship show is like the MoCast, and if everything is in MoCast Productions.
No, like I'll make a fucking network, like a real bona fide fucking network, you know, and I'll run it like we'll run it better than other people that try to run.
No, podcast networks kind of always have their one flagship show, and everything else is kind of a spin-off, though. Like
not really. Like even Maddox's
network
spin-off
Best Debate in
network.
The Universe was definitely the flagship show, and everything else was spin-offs.
Yeah, no, not all of them though. Some shows have their own thing. It's like G4 was X-Play was more than just G4. It was X-Play, you know.
Yeah, I guess I understand.
You know what
I'm just saying in terms of, I know what you're getting at. I'm just saying in terms of hierarchy, like a podcast network kind of always has their one big dog, and then I kind of just consider everything else like, oh, it's a little spin-off.
Well,
not as many people like this one.
Well, us behind the scenes, we won't have like a class system or like a hierarchy or anything. Everyone's like, you know, on the level 50-50-50 all across the fucking board.
I mean, we split it evenly 7 ways, except Mo gets 1 extra %, just so he can be the boss.
Well, like I'll find a way to maybe get me a little extra, but if I can find me a way to get myself a little extra, I could probably find y'all ways to get extra too. But you know, the big goal, the main goal of Most Side Productions is to become like an actual fucking network, you know, like have like a 24/7 fucking going YouTube channel, or even fucking streaming channel, or a Twitch channel, or wherever the popular fucking streaming service would be at the time that I accomplish this. So that's what I want.
All right, Andrew, what's your New Year's resolution?
How do I put this in a way
does it have anything to do with breakfast items, perhaps?
Why would it have to do with breakfast items?
Breakfast items such as like bacon or sausage or eggs. Some breakfast items.
It took me a minute to click with that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna learn how to crack my eggs better so that the shell doesn't come out. You know
that's a really good New Year's resolution. That shit sucks.
But
I can actually tell you how to do that. Don't crack your eggs on the pan or the pot or whatever you're using to cook them in. Crack them on the surface, like a hard surface, like the fucking countertop. Crack that and just do it a little bit lightly, and then you won't get eggshells and shit in your stuff while you're cracking your eggs, man. It'll work every single time.
Well, Andrew's New Year's resolution is solved, guys.
That is not the only one I had, Riley. Thank you very much for.
I know. I was doing a joke. Go ahead, keep going.
You did a joke. I don't think Mo caught on immediately, and it's fine.
I thought you were. I thought you were actually like wanting to know because of.
No.
I know you're super young though, so maybe you wouldn't actually know how to do that.
I don't.
There's an inside joke going on here that nobody
Oh.
understands, including the
But at
listeners.
least
That's okay.
3 of us should understand that we were at least trying to go for.
I mean, I also use a spoon on the side, and I'll like crack the egg like that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's
so go ahead,
what he
go ahead.
meant. That's what he meant. The spoon on the side. That's what he was talking about. Andrew, continue.
The goal is to hardcore pursue content creation this year and see just how far I can get it to go. How far can I push the little horsey?
What's on the agenda? What's the Andrew content plan besides, of course, the issue crew and Big Guy Little Guy, which better be part of the plan? But what else is on the docket?
Oh yeah, obviously this. I have YouTube videos that I've been working on, and I'm slowly gonna get rolling out sooner than later. Obviously, I've been streaming Overwatch on Twitch for the last few days consistently, excluding Christmas and the day before Christmas.
Yeah, I did see you tweet about that. I gotta make it so I get Twitch notifications again. I just don't get them.
Yeah, I actually gave you a follow on your Twitch from earlier.
Yeah, Mo popped in. That was the last person I was expecting.
Well, yeah, because I happen to see your notification on my Twitter feed. Yeah, hit me up sometime. If I'm on my desktop, I'll leave you a tab open.
Good to know. Obviously music, I'm gonna try to get back into the full swing of that. No promises. It's been a minute since I've consistently been doing that, but the goal is to get fully back into that, and I just want to see how far I can push everything. How far can I go with everything that I already somewhat know with what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make a chess tutorial.
Yo, Andrew chess tutorial. I'm into it. I'd watch that.
You'd watch it just to learn my strategies for the one day that we play chess again.
Yeah, just so I know your strategies for when we do the chess.com rematch on Big Guy Little Guy. Yeah.
It's a possibility. Maybe one day. I'll have to make it using different strategies than the ones that I actually use, so that you can't beat me at my own game.
Yes, the cum gambit. Anything else, Andrew?
No.
All right, Demi Gloom, tell us your 2023 goals.
All right, so first of all, 2023, no soundboards.
Hold on.
It's over.
Chew, swallow, and then tell us.
2022, no soundboards. Soundboards is over.
Well,
all gone.
Let's fucking go.
I'd like to have my album done sometime this year. Done and released.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No, I mean,
the Demi Gloom album is coming out in 2037 with the current tasting.
But like, I kept on like bouncing back and forth between what I wanted to do, but like now I have a pretty clear vision of what it's going to look like. So I do have faith that I can get it done in the next year. And
are you actively continuing to eat as you talk? I feel like I hear
a
fork movement.
No, really.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Other than that, one thing.
Breakdown.
Other than that, one thing I want to do is get like more into video games, because like lately I haven't been playing video games a lot, or like actually enjoying and appreciating video games as an artistic medium. And I miss doing that. I miss doing that as a child, and I want to kind of relive that.
Demi, can I make a suggestion?
Is it BioShock?
It's BioShock. Play BioShock, please.
The game that Kathy has had the call muted to play for the past 20 minutes.
Kathy, not everyone wants to fuck Jason.
I do not. But I am not attracted to Jason.
Yeah, that's what someone that's attracted to
Kathy's
Jason would
just
say.
really pretending to like BioShock to impress her husband.
No, it's just a good game.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
But anything else on your end, Demi Gloom?
Nope.
All right, so I have a couple. First of all, what?
Oh.
Yeah, Kathy, I guess you're gonna have to keep the call unmuted to listen for when we call on you.
No.
Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to actually leave the podcast. Don't do that for real, you fucking asshole. Yeah, she muted herself. She's probably also muted the call. It's okay.
I haven't muted the call, you fucking cuck.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
But a couple things. First of all, save any money. Like, for fuck's sake, it's really, I have a crippling addiction to just having what I want at any given time. Like, if I want something and I have the money to receive it, that thinking not for whether I'll have money at a later point when I need it. I'm just like, I want 8,000 bottles of orange juice, and I have the money to buy those, so I'm gonna do it. Like it's gotten really bad. Like I had like a relapse on spending unnecessary money on bullshit because I found the strategy. The strategy is to leave my debit card at home and just go to work with like a lunch and like a bag of water bottles and be cool. Which doesn't always work because sometimes I don't have something to bring for lunch so I'll have to bring it to buy lunch, and then I'll buy a bunch of other shit because if I have it, I'm gonna buy other dumb shit. And I've been bringing it lately. I've been talking myself out of leaving it at home, being like, it'll be fine. I'll just buy like one lemonade I just really want one lemonade in the morning, and then like I'm cool with what I have, and then I spend like $20 on drinks and snacks. It's really bad. It's really crippling. So this year, more of the leaving the debit card at home and not spending all of the money in the weekend, which became the other problem. But that was at least more. It was a better state of being because at least I wasn't running out of money during the week when I had to obtain shit like at work or like for the house. Like I had that money throughout the week, and then it was just the weekend where I blew it all. But I gotta stop doing that too, and I gotta actually put some fucking money away. It is absolutely unacceptable and pathetic and terrible that I have saved $0 during my 2 years of employment.
Yeah, like how much a month do you make, man?
My paychecks are usually like 300 something dollars a week. So
how many hours a week do you work?
35, 32 paid.
Well, hold on, 32 paid, 33, 30. All right, so why are you not getting paid for the other 3 hours?
Unpaid lunch breaks.
Oh. All right, so you work 32 hours, really.
32 hours paid total for real, yes.
Oh, well, you should ask for more time.
But I don't wanna.
Do you want money? Do you want cool things? Do you want to move out of your mom's house?
He doesn't want to cancel one of his 30 podcasts.
Well, I wouldn't even have to do that. No, that would not even be required. It's just that I don't want to spend that much time at work.
Well, yeah, but you're already going to be working there for like a while now. So, yeah. Totally ask for like more time or a raise or something. You should totally go for that. You'll get more money. You can do more stuff. You can get yourself a car.
Maybe. Well, I don't even have a license. I don't
Getting
even
a
know.
license actually really isn't as hard as people think. Like because like we kind of make it like we kind of make in this country we kind of make getting an ID or like a license this arduous fucking task, and really it's just being slightly inconvenienced for maybe an hour or two, depending on what city and state you live in and like what time of day that you'll go to the proper place to get the necessary information in order to obtain your ID. It's actually a lot easier than you think. And if you got your do you have an ID right now?
I do have an ID, yes.
Okay, so do you have an ID? Do you have a social?
I do.
All right, so you have a social and ID. Do you have a birth certificate?
Yes.
Okay, go down to the DMV, study for a test, ask them if they have a test.
I was about to say,
car.
Mo Diggity, I have all of those things, but I do not have the knowledge of how to drive a car, which is also something you need.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've totaled a car and I still have my license.
You see, the thing is, I feel like I'm incapable of driving, and I don't immediately yell at me. I have justification for this. This might also be me like admitting to being schizophrenic or like some form of that. I talked to my friend Patrick about this once, and he was like fascinated by how unhinged it sounded. But I have this problem where I literally do not perceive the world around me like it's real. Like I do not pay attention to my surroundings. I'm awful at it. I perceive life like it's not real. like the world around me does not feel real to me. I do not pay attention to it, and I don't think I could operate a motor vehicle. I think I would crash and die.
Okay, maybe you shouldn't get a license then. Never mind.
That all the time. I think you'd be just fine. Maybe I don't deserve a license.
Well, what is the unhinged check on that, by the way? The fact that I perceive the world as not real and don't pay attention to anything.
Yes, that's right around there is when I decided, oh, well, I might be driving and you might be on the road whenever I'm driving, and you're the one who's like, I don't perceive reality, smash.
Not that bad. I don't walk like in the middle of roads, but like I'm very bad at just paying attention to the world around me, and like what I do perceive is like faded. Like it doesn't feel real. I'm not paying attention to anything fully because everything is just like a blur all the time, always, and it's been that way since I was like 13.
Okay, you might want to go talk to a therapist. I'm sorry.
Do you think he's got money for that? The whole reason why he said he doesn't have money is because he keeps spending it on
You
things
think
he
you
doesn't
think I
need.
have money for therapists? I have to buy $20 worth of orange juice every day at work. I can't afford a therapist.
What do you need $20 with the orange juice at work?
Because it's $2 per 15-ounce bottle, and I drink a lot. So
Okay, Riley, drink more water.
I don't like water.
Water is free.
I don't like water
Water
either.
is free. Water is free, and you need to save money. So drink more water.
But the water is free, but the water sucks, and the soda,
Get the flavored water
the orange
packs.
juice doesn't suck.
Flavored water packs.
Yeah, there
Well,
you
those
go.
also cost money, and I have to go to the store and get them.
Yeah, but
like,
those are a lot
separately
cheaper.
from my life.
You can buy like 12 for $1.
The thing is, it's like everything I could conveniently be like optimizing the amount of money I spend. I could just buy shit in bulk and put it in my house and then bring it to work. But I don't get to the store a lot. So it's hard for me to do that. And then I go to the work and it's like, oh, here are all these drinks that I want conveniently for me. They're much more expensive than they would be if I had bought them at a previous date and stored them in my refrigerator and then brought them to work. But they're right here, right now, and I have a debit card.
Oh, Lord.
So yeah, I just admitted to mental illness live on the podcast. Thanks, guys.
Oh, wow. Like, you're not the first one to do that.
My New Year's resolution is to not be mentally ill. That's pretty
That's
good.
not how it works. You
Pretty
can't just
high quality.
become
I
No,
unmentally
need
it's
to-
ill.
fine. You can just decide not to be mentally ill, Riley.
Yeah,
There you
I need to
go.
cure the mentally ill. We need a cure. We need a vaccine for this mental illness.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
let's get Dr. Fauci on that shit.
But okay, so Andrew went, Mo went, Demi went, I went. Kathy is the last one, and who knows if she can hear us right now.
I hear you, you
Okay.
motherfucker.
Okay, what are your goals? What's your New Year's resolution? What's going on?
I want to have more friends. I'm very lonely right now, and in real life, I don't really have anybody to talk to, like, at all, outside of my family, at least. So my goal is to have more friends, or maybe, like a boyfriend. That's why I've been dating recently. So, wait, do you guys know about the fucking Avatar story?
No.
Should I tell you?
New film, Avatar: The Way of the Water?
So a guy recently took me on a date.
Okay.
What happened was we went to eat somewhere, and he was like, "Hey, Ida, we should go see a movie." And then when we arrived at the theater, he was like, "Okay, let's go see that new Avatar movie. It's really fucking
Let's
good."
go see the new 3-hour Avatar movie.
Yes, that's literally what he was like, and I was like, "Hey, I don't really want to do this," and he was like, "Okay," and then he just bought the ticket anyway. Well, he didn't buy the ticket because he didn't have enough money to buy the ticket. So I was like,
You bought the ticket?
"Yes, I bought the ticket for both of us." And it was genuinely one of the worst fucking experiences I've ever had with a movie.
Bro, the y'all be buying people's tickets for I had a friend. I guess
Wait,
this might just
what
be
am what am I supposed to do? Oh, hey,
this
Jason.
might just be a women thing, because I had a female friend who had an experience where her and a guy at work. This wasn't even a romantic thing. This is like a platonic going to a concert, and I think there were a couple other people involved, but they had bought their own tickets separately at an earlier date. But there was a bet about something. Like I think it was like one of them thought one thing was true. Like it was that kind of bet. Like they thought that a fact was real, and the other one was like, no, that's not true. And then they did a bet about it, and the reward of the bet was supposed to be that that person would pay for the other person's ticket to the concert, and the guy lost the bet. And the concert was like months away. So I guess his financial situation was not as good as it used to be. Because come time for the concert, not only did he not buy her ticket, she ended up buying him his ticket.
Alright, that's funny.
Mm.
But yeah, I paid for the guy's ticket, and Jason and Demi both thought that I was scammed into buying this guy's ticket for Avatar: The Way of Water.
Is it because Jason scammed you to buy the ticket for him?
Yeah, you were on a date with Jason, of course. Your established relationship with Jason.
I am not in love with Jason.
Yeah, and I tell people that I'm
No,
gay.
Guys,
What's up, Demi?
you can get unlimited free movie tickets just by asking girls on dates, right? And then pretending to not know that you don't have enough
Why
money
did
for the
Jason
ticket.
just text me?
I left
Why
my
did-
wallet at home, dude.
Why, Jason? Why did you just text me? You deaf are. I'm not in love with you.
even Jason acknowledges the true love here.
He knows.
Sure. No. You guys are mean.
We're breaking
I
her.
think Jason's going to be very entertained by the first half hour of this podcast when he goes to edit it.
Oh God, no.
Kathy's scared of her own
But okay, I'm
confessions.
not going to force the whole room to do this because I don't have an answer. Mo Diggity's mad that I don't have an answer, but it's true. But anybody who does have an answer, does anybody have some hot, spicy predictions they want to throw on the table for things that may occur in 2023? Mo,
I think
know
one
you-
of us are
How
going to
would
leave
you
the
not
show
have-
by next year.
How would you not have an answer? That's an easy one. You can literally say whatever you feel like.
Well, if I'm making a prediction, I don't want to just make something up. But like, I can't think of anything real that I care about.
Then, Riley, you're not supposed to knock it out of the park. That's supposed to be lucky if you.
Well, I can't even think of anything that feasibly fits that prompt. Like, I don't know, like, what could happen next year. Like, oh, maybe we all die in a nuclear explosion, but I don't want to make that prediction. That's a sad prediction. And
Oh, then you're not going to like the predictions I have. Then.
Oh yeah, you're
okay,
probably.
well, Mo, without further ado, then Mo Diggity.
No.
go ahead and give us your-
Andrew was saying something. I was interested in what Andrew had to say.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Andrew.
I think one of us are going to leave the show by next year. I don't know which one of us it's going to be, but it's going to be one of us.
One of us in this room, or does random Candor count?
He also counts for this. I don't know.
If anybody leaves the show, top 3 most likely show exits in 2023. If somebody leaves the show, number 1 is Kathy.
I'm gonna say number 1 is me, number 2 is Candor, and number 3 is Jason.
I'm not gonna count Candor because Candor hasn't even like shown up yet. I'm not gonna count him. But out of the people in this room, including Jason, because he's here muted, number one is you, Kathy. Number 2 is Mo Diggity, and number 3 is probably Jason.
Yeah, Jason just texted me and said me, so you know.
Yeah, there you go.
Jason texted me Lamau, so I think Jason
Lamau.
loves me more. I'm winning Jason's affection here.
No, Jason, it's not like I like you or anything, Baka.
Oh, I did forget about that. I had to fucking
Senpai.
pay Demi this week. God damn it. Jason just texted me, remember I'm taking this week off, dingus. I totally forgot about that. Oh wait, I forgot I have a $20 Demi Gloom gift card. I don't have to pay her.
Yeah, you have a $20 Demi Gloom gift card.
Oh wait, hold on. So that means
Because
Jason
she lost
isn't-
our BoJack Horseman review.
So wait,
What?
that means Jason isn't going to have to
Yeah, Jason's not going to hear us talking about how you have sex with him regularly for like in the first half hour of the podcast.
I have sex with Jason.
Yeah. That's what someone that does would say.
It just happens, man.
See, even he says it.
No.
But okay. Did you have any other predictions, Andrew? Besides, one of us will leave the podcast.
I'm pretty sure whoever's running England is gonna also die next year, but I don't think that's really a shot in the dark. That's more of a you would just expect it. He's old as dirt, isn't he? Or
Wait, who?
I don't know who is running England. I just kind of put in my notes. Oh yeah, whoever's running England, he's gonna die next year, and
you
or
mean
she.
King Charles?
I don't know. Is that his name?
I think so.
Yeah, I think he's gonna die.
King Charles, and then there's Boris Johnson, who's the prime minister.
Well, no. Boris Johnson isn't the prime minister anymore. He got removed.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah, King Charles.
Yeah, okay. What about you, Mo Diggity? What are your spicy 2023 predictions?
All right. So I just got a few of them. All right. So I think the war in the Ukraine is going to go fucking nuclear. I think that there's going to be a state that's going to be like just that has nuke blue balls, and they're just going to want to fucking spray it all over the fucking Ukraine.
So somebody's getting Hiroshima, basically.
Yeah, I think so. I think Poo will fucking lose his shit because he'll see that prospect of total victory in the Ukraine is impossible at probably this point next year, and he'll just fucking start smashing the big red Soviet fucking nuclear weapons buttons, like all of them. And he'll probably wipe Ukraine off the face of the planet. We'll probably see like a fucking fallout Europe, like within our lifetimes because of that. I think a depression and a recession's coming. Depending on which one lasts the longest, we might get one or the other, or possibly both, because the dollar is going to fucking crash. Also, I think because of all that, I think the purge is going to happen. That's what I think. I think like next year it's just going to be fucking ape shit. All the economists are talking about there's going to be a huge stock market crash next year because our first quarterly earnings are going to be absolute shit coming into the new year. All the debt's going to come, fucking bills are going to come due. And the line will no longer go up. It's just going to go fucking down straight to hell.
I am not an economist, but can't like a stock market crash kind of be a self-fulfilling prophecy?
I mean, I guess depending on your point of view, but there's like a million ways a stock market crash can happen. So I don't know exactly how to, I guess, give you a proper answer.
Right, but like if you say hypothetically, like, okay, this month there's going to be a huge crash, like everybody's just going to pull out, right? And then it will crash the stock market, right?
Well, I guess I'm talking about like a stock market crash in the veins of the 2009, 2010, or the 2007 to 2009, like little mini recession that we had. And because of all the COVID pandemic spending that we did, all the unnecessary aid that we give to the Ukraine, that those bills are going to come back. We got to pay them off somehow, and we don't have anything in the coffers. So, what is it going to be? We're just going to default on our debt as a country, like China might be doing that. And I mean, I guess when I say stock market crash, I mean it's not just our stock markets. I kind of mean all the other ones as well, because the global economy is tied heavily to the dollar, and Russia and China and Saudi Arabia are trying to make a new monetary alliance that's backed by Saudi oil and Russian and Chinese money. And they might be a huge challenger for the American, American hegemony as far as the dollar is concerned. So we might be seeing a weakened dollar plus all the bad shit that happens in the stock markets, then the crash, and then all the depression and all the bad shit, then a war will break out. The purge is just something that I just think everyone snaps like rubber bands. So it's just going to be like one guy finally just goes, and just shoots up a protest or something. And then the people at the protest respond by shooting up the other dude's protests. And then boom, 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 purge, then maybe civil war.
All right. Oh, hey, Jason's playing BioShock. Do you think Jason and Kathy are playing together and also having sex?
Jello's Big Daddy and Kathy's the little girl.
I'm ready.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, this is true. Thank you, Jason.
Come on, Mr. Bubbles.
Come on, Mr. Bubbles. Look, it's an angel.
BioShock is based. Right.
What's wrong with you, Mr. B?
But all right, does anybody else have some 2023 predictions they want to throw out there? Demi, you got any?
Well, earlier this year, I was like, dude, in 2023, fucking Mr. Beast is gonna like surpass PewDiePie, and that already happened.
Wait,
That was really my only prediction.
Yeah, that did happen already. Are you gonna kill yourself next year? Need to know,
Probably not.
Okay, good. So I won't put that on my bingo chart for next year.
That Demi Gloom kills herself on the 2023 bingo chart.
Oh my god.
What are you
To
gonna
be-
do? Kathy, you're devolving into
Yes.
shitty Mike territory. What are you trying to say?
Demi is not going to kill herself.
I would hope.
Yeah,
not,
no.
Unless I get a bingo with it.
Demi Gloom's gonna join the 59%.
You see, the joke is that I'm doing the bit that Demi always does, where I explain the joke.
Yeah, of course. But you didn't actually. You explained your joke about explaining the joke, but you didn't actually do a joke where you explained a joke.
Yeah, that's a joke.
I'm super confused right now.
I think Kathy was about to explain why my joke was funny, but she couldn't formulate the words in her head. So she then explained her intention behind the joke that she didn't make. But anyway, I don't know what I predict will happen in 2023. I just hope that we don't all die. I hope that most predictions aren't true. That's a big thing.
True that.
I predict that I don't know. But I predict that
Can I
Ethan
give a
Ralph will
prediction?
die. There you go.
Who the fuck is Ethan Ralph?
You don't need to know. It's a blessing that you don't. What are you gonna?
leave?
Oh, it's
Kathy,
after 10.
no. You have 16 minutes left before you're allowed to leave. What were you trying to say, Jason?
I give a prediction.
Sure.
Sure.
I do think that things will get worse, but I think like 2024, 2025, things will get a lot better.
Okay, that's fair.
That's when we come out of the caves. And that's when
finally
that's when Fallout insert your state's name here begins. So it'll be Fallout Florida.
Let's
It'll
go.
be Fallout Florida, Fallout Texas,
Fallout New Orlando.
Fallout
New Orlando. Fuck yeah! What is your optimal fucking Fallout scenario? Which game would you like to be in the Fallout?
I would
universe?
like to be. I honestly think I could be like Mr. House.
I've never played a Fallout.
Mr. House. You really think that you're going to be what was the word? Autocrat. You would be an autocrat.
Yeah, I would be Mr. House.
There.
No, why did you kick Jason?
We didn't. I think Jason kicked himself.
You stop wanting to have sex with Jason.
I do not want to have sex with
The
Jason.
pure sexual tension made Jason have to exit the room.
Jason had to take a 5-minute breather.
That's not. Stop it.
Is that what you tell
Alright.
Jason?
Okay,
Alright,
Fallout universe. Andrew, what's your favorite? What's your
I
Fallout?
know nothing about Fallout in the slightest.
Okay, Demi, what about you?
Goodbye.
Boom,
Kathy, don't say goodbye. We're gonna wrap up soon. Say goodbye.
All
in a
right.
minute.
Mine would be like, I think I would do New Vegas, but I'd have to be in a city or something.
Jason, which Fallout would you be in? Jason's not
Understandable.
humored. Oh, okay.
I'm I died for a second. Sorry. What was the question?
What's your preferred Fallout scenario from the Fallout universe?
New
You'd
Vegas,
like to
because
be in.
that's the only one I played.
Oh,
Fair
okay.
enough. But all right, gamers. I think we're about wrapped. Unless anybody else has some last minute 2023 predictions they want to throw in there. Going once, going
9/11 2.
twice.
Dude,
9/12.
9/12.
Nah. Actually, you know what? We're going backwards. It's gonna be 9/10.
9/10.
21.
Can you do something for me?
Are we going to slowly have to work our way down to like 9/1?
9/1.
I think that a cult of people worshiping a man named Friend will form, and they'll somehow bring forward a plan that was made by a man named Kenji when he was just 6 years old. And this is just the plot to 20th Century Boys.
Guys, never forget 9/11. The number you call when there's an emergency.
Yo, that's
I
what it
call
was
my
named
mom.
after.
But all right, gamers. I think that's about it. Happy New Year, gamers. Thank you for listening to the Issue Crew. Here's to a wonderful 2023 full of Issue Crew goodness. Let's go around the horn, do our plugs as we always do. Mr. Andrew, where can they find you?
You can go to my Twitter at ngel from hell 0. And from there, there's a link tree with everything that matters of my social media presence.
Is the Issue Crew on your link tree?
If I say no, will you be mad at me?
If you say no, but I will add it right now, I won't be mad at you.
I will add it in 2 to 3 business days.
Okay, I'll be checking back in on Thursday, because those are all business days. There's no weekends in there. So 3 days. Thursday, I'll be checking back in. But
2 to
Right.
3 business days on release of this podcast.
oh, okay. In which case, that would be next
Wednesday.
So we'll check in on next Wednesday. But Mo, where can they find you?
Everyone can find me at youtube.com/@MoSideGaming. I got a community tab with all the fun stuff, pin tweet and all that. You can check me out at TikTok/MoSideGaming. All my bullshit on there. I got my link tree in the description there. And yeah.
There you go, gamers. What about you, Demi Gloom?
You can find me. I have a YouTube channel called Demigloom, DEMIGLOOM, where I make shitty political video, quote unquote, video essays that are like 3 to 5 minutes long. And you can also listen to my lovely podcast, Middle School GSA, with me and my good friend Felonious Ferris. We discuss a variety of political, ethical, philosophical-ish topics with LGBTQ plus content at the forefront. Please listen to that if you listen to anything from me.
Can I join it so I can make fun of you?
No.
Can I?
Yeah, Kathy and Jason guest spots when
To
get together, of course. It could be the Valentine's Day special because they're a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did this joke start?
Because you recommended her to play BioShock.
I mean, listen, I'm just doing the Lord's work.
No, it started because she was calling you like what were you calling him?
JJ.
Kathy? JJ? You're calling him JJ like a pet name?
I hate that so much. I hate it when people just call me Jay or JJ. It sucks so much.
I think I asked if I could start calling you Jay once, and you were like, "No,
said,
die."
I won't call you that anymore.
Yeah, Ida, please call me my sweet prince.
I can do that.
All right, Kathy, do you have anything to plug today?
Your mom.
Okay, I didn't know Jason was my mom. But
Learn new things every day.
You can follow Kathy on Unity.
Can I plug my stuff?
Yes.
I wasn't gonna let you, but you can now that you've asked. Now that you've asked so politely.
Okay, you can find me at youtube.com/JELEEOO. That's 2 E's, 2 O's. I made a Christmas video. It was fine. But I'm working.
It was just literally the Jelly You podcast, but you're copium and won't call it that.
Exactly. Yep. but also there was video game footage, so it was way cooler. It was actually a pyrocynical commentary video.
Yeah.
I see. I see.
I'd be like, this guy, right? He's a. I could be like that. But anyways, I make cool videos, cooler than everyone else here, and I'm working on a big schmeedy one about Metroid. So yeah,
Your Metroid video is gonna come out when my album comes out.
my Metroid video is gonna come
the
out.
The Metroid video and the
2083.
Demigloom album are both gonna drop in like 2074.
Outer Space 2.
My Metroid video will release on the same day as Metroid Prime 4.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
really?
they've actively confirmed that's still in development pretty recently,
Oh,
right?
Okay, yeah, but that's like that's the news we get every year. It's like, oh yeah, don't worry guys, it's still in development.
Well, hold on.
Except for the one year when they said
last
they-
year? Remember like last year Rockstar Games was like, we have a huge announcement, and it was just that GTA 6 was in development.
Yeah,
yeah,
this
that was
year.
fucking lame.
You know, remember when Nintendo was like, "Hey, we got some Metroid Prime 4 news. We literally are restarting from scratch
Wow.
on development." Remember when they said that?
Remember that guy lying about being on fucking Metroid for like
Tommy Tallarico.
yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he lies about everything. We've all seen the H Bomber guy video.
Mm.
I haven't heard of any of these people. But all right, gamers.
It's
I
because they watch it.
Wait.
during when they fuck.
One last thing.
Yeah.
Do you guys think we're gonna get any GTA 6 like news in the year 2023?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we might get a
likely.
teaser.
No.
Guys, I have a question. Do you guys think we're gonna get any leaks about Crunker 2 in 2023?
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Whoa. Maybe.
But all right, folks, you can find me if you go to
Crunker Battle Pass.
Go to anchor.fm/Riley Mega Feed or the Riley Podcast Mega Feed on Spotify or Apple Podcast or Stitcher, or I think it might be on Google, but don't quote me on that. That's the Riley Podcast Mega Feed. It is not a dead feed anymore. There's now the Powerverse Juice Bar podcast, which is a Power Rangers podcast starring me and my friend Jack. So the Mega Feed lives. And also in the description of the feed are all my podcasts and everything else that I do. It's got all my links and all the shit. So if you go there, you can get everything. And there you go. Well, thank you everybody for listening to the Issue Crew. I've been Riley.
Yeah, I've been Mo.
I've been Demetria Johnson.
I've been Ida.
I've been
No, you haven't.
insert
You've been
female
Kathy.
pop star here.
I'm Kathy's sweet little prince.
And we'll see you next week.
Oh.
Bye.